This is going straight to my thing. Gosh dang it. It's not supposed to happen. It says it is. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, technical difficulties, you guys. I wanted to just hop on really quick because I don't have very much time, but I want to take 30 minutes if you have the time to talk to you about my favorite software that it literally runs my entire business. And I wish I would have found it sooner, but nonetheless, we are here. How are you doing? If you're watching this live, comment below. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Actually, I need to test. Yes, it's working fantastic. So, and the reason that I decided to do this like last minute is because the company is doing this magnificent sale where you get the first 3 months for 50% off. So I'm doing my due diligence because my job is to like at least show you that this stuff is out there and it's your choice to decide whether or not it's for you right now, because I wish I would have known about it sooner, and you get some bonuses if you join through me. So I have a little presentation. And so I am Anna Connie Walters. I am the founder and CEO of Empower Her Wave Agency. And today I just wanted to pull back the curtain a little bit on the basically only automation tool that I'm really using for my business, and go over how you actually get over $100 worth of coaching templates and so much goodness when you join through me. So let's get to it because, again, your time is precious and so is mine. The first thing that I want to just do is just kind of ground us in because this is a sacred space. My mission is to empower and help visionary women in the wellness entrepreneur space. So, my birth workers, my doulas, my yoga instructors, my fitness instructors, all the entrepreneurs who are just done burning out in their brilliance. Because if you don't know my backstory, I basically burnt out at 25 from nursing. And we all want the same thing. We want systems that honor our energy and not override it into this like bro marketing, like you need to work harder and you need to put more time and energy into your business if you want it to grow, because that's not what we're here to create. And we as females, we don't run on men energy. Like they only have one cycle and it doesn't change until like they get into their 40s and 50s, when their testosterone starts to drop. Like for women, we go through a cycle pretty much every month. And so our energies don't align the way they do, the way they run their business, the way it makes sense for them. Same reason why most men-centric weight loss or workout programs don't work for women. And so here's what you can expect from this session. If you can hang on with me, basically it's just a real behind the scenes walkthrough of how I use HighLevel, which is what we're talking about today, to basically automate, nurture, and scale my business. And I actually have three. So it's a breakdown of also the bonuses that I'm giving to those who join me, and a powerful just mindset set shift around systems, soul, and success. Because I know sometimes it can feel really intimidating when people starts to talk about automations and CRMs and all these words that we might not be familiar with. And I get it. I used to be there, but let me tell you, the grass is definitely greener on this side. And before I got HighLevel, my business really felt like a tech tornado. I was using like 10 different softwares, from my calendar link to a one that actually helped me like bulk automate my social media content, and it really felt like I was doing literally everything manually. I felt like people were falling through the cracks. I was losing leads. And most importantly, I was missing sacred time with my family. I was spinning out, stressed out all the time. And I started to really feel those burnout symptoms come back like no vengeance. And I already burnt out in my 20s. I ended up with two heart conditions. I was a workaholic, and I'm very mindful that that was my past and I don't want it to become my future again. I'm off my blood pressure medications, finally, after years and years and a decade of struggling with that. And it all came down to really poor stress management and not having good boundaries from an energy leak perspective, because I'm severely empathic. I catch on to things very good. And because I was in nursing, surgical oncology specifically, emergency medicine, I really let myself get drained from not just nursing, but the people around me that were basically like energy vampires. Um, and then I didn't really have that much to like put back into my business. And what I did have, I spent like trying to keep up with learning all these different platforms that I was spending like over $400 a month. And I wasn't really making any money. And it was just this vicious cycle. So I rebuilt it through a wellness lens for when I found out about HighLevel, because a lot of the stuff was like, okay, this is cool. This is exactly what I need. It has everything. I can like literally cancel all of my other subscriptions, but it still kind of needed some massaging to like be better for women wellness entrepreneurs. So I started to see the gap in that, and I started to really build my business through that wellness lens, from all the stuff that I've been binge watching from years of stuff there, with templates and flows that actually reflected how we work as female women wellness entrepreneurs. And as women business owners, we want efficiency and embodiment. And that's where HighLevel, I feel like, gives us that sacred plus space of how we're meant to live as soul aligned CEOs in the wellness industry. It is an all-in-one tech stack. It has your landing pages, your websites, your CRM, your funnels, your calendars. You can have memberships. It handles all your payments. You can do webinars. I mean, and now it's integrated highly with AI. So you don't juggle multiple platforms. You really just juggle one. Like I have my blog there. I have my membership. It houses all my courses. It does all of my social media content. Like it is crazy. All my email campaigns. It does SMS, which I'm not really into because I'm overseas. You can do AI to answer your phones if you're still running like a brick and mortar. It's crazy. You can do your many chat, Instagram, and Facebook DMs all automated in one dashboard. It is freaking fantastic. They also have an AI employee suite, and this, you can actually get a 30-day free trial during their summer promo, and it builds your workflows for you. It writes your content. It answers your calls, you guys. So you can really start to reclaim your energy. If you're still doing some things like manually, you can start letting AI do it. And I know what you're saying, like AI is scary. I'm not tech savvy. I got you. Membership, your courses, which are super huge because a lot of us are trying to like build our stuff evergreen, start finding ways that we can like fill in some gaps. We're trying to build client portals, create our communities, and you can do all of that and more through HighLevel. You get three on their basic plan accounts. So like for me, it's perfect because I have three businesses. And so I can separate each one of them differently and really start to look at my analytics and my stats. Um, and it just makes things so much easier to like onboard new clients, give people a space if you need to build community, a place for you to deliver all your deliverables if you're like have certain packages, collect the money, like answer all the questions. There's so much stuff. Because conversion like happens with your copy and how you're writing, and making sure that that all happens with your voice. There's a way to customize it so that you can have chat gpt built in so that everything sounds like you, even if it is automated. You get really amazing nurturing flows built in so that you can really support your clients on your energy days and not only your productivity days. And I love that it's not cookie cutter. Like, it's seriously curated for you based on what you want. And I want to make sure that we all understand that when I talk about an all in one system, that's also something that you can completely create so that it's soul aligned and saves you time, which is huge because there's, you know, so much time that we waste between toggling between the different tabs or logging into the different platforms. And oh my God, I forgot my um, my login. And you're like, where was that? Or like if something breaks and like, hey, I clicked on this button and it takes me here, but then nothing happens. And then you're like, oh, shoot, where would the breakdown be? Which software do I have to log into? And it's like literally just duct taping a boat made out of construction paper. Like, eventually it's just going to sink and go down, and you're going to go down with it. And it has better client experience, because a lot of the stuff is that we are one women shows. Like, we do all the stuff. And I love the fact that I can offer a better client experience, through automated DMs, reminders for my appointments, follow ups, especially like with surveys and things to help me really figure out like where do I need to improve in my services, or what do people really need, and all without being feeling or doing everything by hand and personally doing it myself, like at night or at midnight, like, because I can't do it. I have a 3-year old. Like, I sleep is precious for me, and I don't want to be in that space. I think that it's also helping with more revenue. It's helping with like not losing people through funnels and not feeling like I have to be there all the time glued to my computer or checking my DMs. Like, automation is really reducing all the fall throughs that I used to have, and is starting to help me create this increase in conversions combined with some of my coaching and my custom GPTs that I've built into my system. And it's helping me preserve my energy. There's templates, there's so much things. And once I started to really be open-minded about the experience and really getting into like learning the basics, it made things so much easier because now I can create an entire funnel in like a half a day if I really needed to. And that to me is amazing because it's saving me not just time, but it's also saving me money, because there's other things like Kajabi and Calendly and Zapier and ActiveCampaign and ClickFunnels and Later and Plan and Many Chats and all of these other things that when they got combined would cost hundreds of dollars a month. And now I just focus on paying HighLevel. It gives me everything in place. And again, they're doing a special promo where right now it's 50% off your first 3 months. So if you're on the basic plan, it turns out to be like 40 something dollars a month for the first 3 months until you get your feet wet, which is amazing because you have like literally 40 something dollars to run your entire business. You're not going to find that anywhere else. And when you layer that with my Heart and Hustle CEO monthly membership, which is literally like over $100 in magic every month, that's not just like something that helps you scale. It's something that really makes this sacred, sustainable, and expansive. Because this is what you get. You get you get access to my monthly membership, the Heart and Hustle CEO Club, when you join through my link for HighLevel. So you don't just get the software, you also get me. You get access to the Heart and Hustle CEO Club as long as you're subscribed to HighLevel. If you ever decide like, hey, this is like, it was too much, or it didn't work out for me, or it wasn't what I thought, hey, that's okay. You still get the option to opt back into the Heart and Hustle if you enjoy it. You would just pay separately for it. And eventually I have big plans. And so you would get like all of the perks. And I'll show you behind the scenes of the monthly membership, but we basically meet twice a month. You get a masterclass every month live. or you get to watch the replay, and then you get a strategy call where we join together and actually work like accountability, like co-working session to make sure that you're staying on top and creating your content. Because this isn't to me just a bonus, it's really a sanctuary. Because for me, this is like my baby, the CEO Club, and you get like the automation rituals. I just built a fabulous app. You get free access to that. You get live coaching from me. Um, I help you build out your content for the next month. You get a fabulous community that supports you. And guess what? They're like you. They're all women wellness entrepreneurs. We're all in the same space. And it just makes this so much beautiful because you get the true support that you need from the people that, you know, you, um, you trust, you value, you can network, you build your own like little separate tribe of your sisters. And so I just want you to know that if you're like, well, I'm not tech savvy, I do not have the time right now to learn a new system, you don't need to be a master of tech to automate your business. You just literally need to say yes to support because I will be there with you and help you through this. And we have strategy calls where you can actually ask me where you're stuck or what you should do, and this is how your business gets to love you back. Like it is going to take a little bit of work up front, but the time and the money and everything that you'll save long term, it should be literally a no brainer. Okay. And so if things are coming up, because I know they do, I don't have enough time to figure this out. I'm not tech savvy enough to automate. I love, you don't have to figure it out alone. You don't need to be a tech expert. I already told you that like twice. You just need systems that love you back and someone who's already built them with the same rhythm that you're looking for. And that would be I. Like I've already been through the hard stuff. I've already like really dove in. And so it just makes it so much easier. But like, what do you need to build? Okay, let's meet up on a Zoom and we'll build it out together. Like if that sounds like you, well, get ready because I'm about to show you all the amazingness. Um, and again, if this is like, oh, this is me, this is what I need, it's a full body, hell yes, then I'm going to leave in the chat. There should be in the comments, in the first comment, there should be a link for the offer. And then once you're in, you just DM me, let me know and I'll get you set up inside the platform. You'll get instant access to your HighLevel platform. And then it's just a matter of us sitting down and seeing what you're building and making it a sacred system together. So, your business is sacred. You have a special magic inside of you that everyone out there is waiting. There are people out there that need you, and they just are waiting for you to show up. And sometimes it just takes like the right system to help you automate your brilliance so that you can better nurture your clients, so that you have more time, so that you can show up for the things that really matter for you and actually make a decent amount of money so that you can give back, so that you can feel like you have the time and space to actually start taking care of yourself, with which will inevitably just help you level up even more. Okay. And you get to build it with love because I'll be there with you. And so there's all kinds of emotions that come with entrepreneurship. And I want to just show you exactly how this looks because I'm going to dive back into my system for the next 10 minutes just to kind of show you the behind the scenes of what it looks like, the behind the scenes of the actual like membership that you get access to, which includes a lot of my custom GPTs and a bunch of templates. And it's just like the beginning. So you're gonna be like, what? Anakania? But like, yes, you get all of this in addition to the most amazing software ever. So if you have any questions, if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. I'm watching. I don't think anybody is currently watching, but I know I'm a different time, different side of the world. So no worries. Um, so let's just show you this. All right. So this is my dashboard, y'all. Let me make sure it's not what I wanted to show you. Oh, this is what, okay. I was like, what am I looking at? That's what I wanted to show you, but not that way. I think it's this one. Nah, not really. Okay, we'll just go back to the other one real quick. I was trying to stay in the screen, but it is what it is. So this is like the behind the scenes. This is my dashboard. Like I said, I have three businesses: my Empower Her Wave, my Fat Mermaids, and my Anna Connie Walters brand, all in the same dashboard, but they're just separated. And so the pipelines is like gold because I haven't really built out my Anna Connie Walters the way I want to. Kind of just skipped ahead, but this is where you can kind of like move people around. By the way, it comes with this fabulous app, and you really can adjust this however you want so that you can follow people to see where they are on the customer journey and customize this completely based on you. For like my members, like, I have two free memberships, and then if I ever have a paid one, like, I that way I can like monitor who's in which one of these, and did they eventually buy if these were free, to a paid membership. If I end up having something on demand, and then if they do, how many of them canceled. And so it's really great depending on what your customer journey is. You can have as many of these as you can. You can manage your calendars through here. So if you have Calendly, go ahead and cancel that. You can go ahead and create groups. You can create calendars. This definitely helps if you're service based so that the clients can have specific, like if you have certain days that you only do certain services, that's basically it. Conversations I'm not going to open up, but it basically is everything, whether it's from email to social media DMs. Once your stuff is connected, like it tells you here what you need to connect in the dashboard. So it tells you the first thing, download the app because it makes things crazy easy. Next thing is connect your Google My Business so that you can have reviews and it can help you with review reputation. Then your Facebook, then generate leads. Like if you want to connect by a web chat widget, which you can do and create your own custom AI chat widget. If you run on WhatsApp, you can connect your WhatsApp. Then congratulations, you can start accepting money, connect your Stripe. If you have WordPress, you can totally transfer your WordPress website into HighLevel so that it will house it for you and then have everything over. If you have team members, you can add them. Let me tell you, it is amazing. Then you have your AI agents. Like I said, it's crazy. Voice, conversation, knowledge base. So this is where you basically start to create your voice agent. If you're still taking phone calls or you're like a brick and mortar where you actually have, now no reason, like if you can't pick up the phone, guess what? Your AI agent will, and they sound super, like some people cannot tell. It's getting better and better, so just know that. You can also have a conversation AI. I have one built into my system. It's a general support, and it's fed with my own knowledge base. So I give it all the information it needs so that it can answer to its best of its abilities. Marketing is amazing because guess what? Social planner, if you have later a plan, go ahead and get rid of that. The one thing I did love about this is that it didn't matter how many social platforms I had, I could connect as many. So I ended up combining like my crafty fat mermaids here because it was more like mindfulness crafting, my mindful roots hub, which is adrenal fatigue stress management for like active duty military and women. And so like everything, like it didn't matter, I could add as many, which is what I love because sometimes these later and these other plans, they charge you like you can only have one account per each platform, and if you want another one you have to pay for like another social set, and that stuff adds up, you guys. You have all your analytics here. It houses all your emails. If you are one of those who like snippets, like quick replies, you can put that in here. You can create your own, and then well, guess what, this is accessible but via like your app, so that when you're DMing people and stuff, it's freaking amazing. And so that's like your quick replies that you can have access to. Then you have countdown timers, which is freaking fantastic. I almost broke my website because I didn't know how it worked, but basically you create it and then whenever you use it and it expires, it redirects them. So if they go to a website and there's like the offer expired, you can add a countdown timer to let them know this many days till it opens back up or whatever. It's pretty cool. You have trigger links, affiliate manager. So like if you want to start paying other people to like promote your stuff, you can create your own affiliate thing. A brand board, ads manager, you guys. It's never been easier. It's all super like AI optimized. Um, they have the templates for you for $29 a month. They can help you basically activate your ads manager. And guess what? It just runs for you. So if you're like scared of ads like me, totally awesome. Automations, this is really what I like made me want to get it because let's just create a new one. Now, they have recipes. So I start from scratch now, but I used to have to do it from recipes because I didn't know how to do these myself. But look at all these recipes. Lead nurturing using ChatGPT history. It's a template that leverages ChatGPT action history feature to create a personalized experience for potential clients. It follows your workflows to remember key details and interactions throughout the nurturing process. If you have like products, it has the recover abandoned cart, a 2 email series. Um, you have Shopify. So like if you're doing like an order history, you can do optimize that with AI. There's a WhatsApp delivery status, a missed call, WhatsApp back. So if you missed a call from a lead, then you can automatically reply to them via WhatsApp. It's crazy. You can send product recommendations using ChatGPT now. So if you have really like a store through Shopify, you can now start sending them like, "Hey, you bought this, and we have this now," or it recommends it. Crazy. So ManyChat, Instagram comment automation, Facebook comment and work flow AI automation. You have Facebook comment automation. So the difference between this one is that when a user comments to the workflow AI and uses the output as a response to the comment, it also uses a workflow AI to analyze the comment sentiments and respond accordingly. So if you have like something where you're doing a lead, like a paid ad, and you get like those trolls, like it'll basically help you keep up if it goes viral or if there's a lot of people interested in it, and then it'll read it. So if people are like being mean, it'll respond, but like probably way nicer than you would. I love this one, the email drip sequence. If you have like a series of nurturing emails, it's perfect because it like waits to see if they open it, and if they didn't open it, it'll send the same exact email but with a different header. It's crazy. A long-term or reactivation if you've been neglecting your email. Fast 5 Lite, so great for nurturing new leads into hot leads by automating emails, SMS. Oh, y'all, ignore. All within the next 5 minutes of when they become like interested hot leads. A recipe for frequently asked auto replies, a webinar confirmation and reminders. I use that a lot. This one, it's a recipe for appointment confirmation if you do like in-person stuff or consults or anything, coaching things, then a reminder, then it sends them a survey, and then it asks them to leave your review. It's crazy. All of this stuff, you guys, it's already built for you. And then it's just a little like click of buttons, a recipe for template reminders. Beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. And then, of course, you have your website and your funnels. You can do a store. You can host your blog. You can have forms. You can have surveys. You can create quigs, and you can create a chat widget, which can you host on your website. So the website, the funnels is like multiple like bump order kind of situation. If you have it, I have the 12 days of baby and me yoga. And so these are the steps. They opt in. This is the second step. Then I offer them an upgrade to the full version as a paid. If they do, they have a download page. And if they don't, then they just get an email confirmation that they're in. It's fantastic. And that's like how it's you decide what the steps are. You decide if they say yes here, then go here. If they say no here, go here, that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then you have your full website stuff here. If you have a store, you can look a store. If you want to do webinars, you can have the analytics to see who's looking at your stuff. You can do your blog. And then the patient portal is where you do your membership. This is kind of what mine looks like. It also houses all your products, which could be courses, mini courses, Um, anything that you can house in a course. So these would be mine. And then these are all the things that I've pre-templated of all the things that I need to work on. And then I also have my communities, which is kind of like a school, except it's in Go Collab here. So I have my own private communities here. Freaking fantastic. You can do certifications, and they also have a marketplace if you want. You can store all your media here. It does reputation management. So if you have any, like all these platforms, you can do connect, and like it can tell you like who's left your Google reviews. You can request other people to send, like you can get a little thing and ask them, um that's telling me who's giving me a review. You can create widgets so that this is how it displays on your website itself. There's also like listings if you want to be in this all in one, and then the settings is basically where you can connect all of your stuff and then decide like how you want things to happen. If you want it to auto respond if somebody sends and leaves a review, it automatically can respond for you. There's an app, you have reporting, and then there's the app marketplace where you can import like third party into the software itself. Like Printful is something that I've installed because I want to start creating branded swag. And it just makes it easier. So there's all kinds of stuff, calendar scheduling, all this stuff to just kind of make it even better. And the cool thing is that once you sign up, you'll get access to the Heart and Hustle CEO Club. Okay. In the Heart and Hustle CEO Club, you get access to all of this. You get access to the Alchemized Content Method, which is my new signature course. You get the access to Slayer Saboteur, which is fantastic. You get access to the Heart and Hustle Monthly CEO Club. I'm going to be doing my own high level onboarding um, thing, but like in my voice, in my tone for women wellness entrepreneurs, so it makes sense. And then I'm creating this Canva Magic, a guide to basically mastering Canva, but the real magic is in this guide. And there's so much stuff in there. You're going to be like, what? So there's like the orientation, CO foundations, mindset, brands, and rituals. And so if you're like, what's that? So CEO mindset for scaling with heart, unlocking your potential, comprehensive guide to align CEO ritual app, which is what you get access to. All of my favorite softwares and go-to equipment, branding 101, the foundations to a standout business. We go over your brand voice. We talk about defining your unique identity. We talk about your dream avatar and identifying your ideal client. And then we go into Tree of Belief, something that I learned from my coach, Molly Mahoney. Then we go into visibility systems, laying the foundations for podcasting, content alchemy, which is what you get in the full course. But this is just kind of like a really quick, you know, um, thing in. And then we go into AI tools. These are all custom GPTs that I've built specifically, and you get access to all of those. Then you get master classes every month, and the replays will be here. We've already done some really awesome ones, and then I've already templated out the ones that are going to be for the rest of the year. Then we have templates, businesses in a box for all the things, and then of course you have the strategy replays. So you get all of this, the community, and then all these other mini courses. And it's just going to get better and it's going to get bigger. And this like discussion and stuff, we talk about grant. There's a place for stories and wins. There's a resource hub, general discussion, a coaching corner for me to give you like just things from my own expertise. Um, Announcements, and then like all the events are here. There's a leaderboard so I keep track. We just did our masterclass for June, Reels in Real Life, where I really show you like my process and how I create reels in less than 30 minutes for like the whole month. It's super crazy and easy and just realistic. So that's my spiel. I gotta go. Hopefully that was enough to get you like because I was mind blown. And I know that it can feel super overwhelming. And let me tell you, that's why I'm telling you that should you take advantage of this summer, like it doesn't matter when you sign up for High Level. You're like, and Connie, that's an amazing deal, but I'm not ready right now. No pressure. Totally understand. You have to make your own decision for your own business and where you are. But I had to share because if I don't share, like that's not my job is to do diligence and share with you all the amazing things that are out there that you might not be aware of. And so this is really just your opportunity to see, another option. You can click the link, look at all the stuff. Now, you'll see in the URL my name at the very end. That just lets you know that you are signing up as an affiliate through me. And what that affiliate does is that I give you access to the Heart and Hustle CEO Club for free. Fantastic. And you get access to my new aligned CEO ritual app. It's fantastic. It's mind blowing. You're gonna like, oh, it's so freaking amazing. I use it every day and it's mind blowing, like all the stuff that I can see already changing within my own like daily habits. So if you have any questions, you can also comment. You have 3 days to take advantage of this 50% off for 3 months. Otherwise, you can get it anytime you want. There's a $97 plan. That's the basic. $97 to basically run your entire business. If you can't invest $97 into your own business, I don't know what to tell you, my friends. But I'm around. Let me know if you have questions. Stay fat. No, that's my fat mermaids. I mean, you can stay fat, like PHAT, not FAT. Don't get it twisted. But stay used, stay beautiful, and keep leading from the heart. Have a fantastic rest of your week and a beautiful, beautiful weekend. All right.